so now we're going to continue on with a jab cross combo, and we're going to pull in a technique that I'm going to bring to you from Small Circle Jujitsu, which was Professor Wally J. So years ago, you know, I was training with him and a lot of other people, and you know, he brought up the point, do you do this in your kata, or do you do this in your kata? Do you stack somehow your hands, okay? And of course, a lot of us that have done karate go, well, certainly we do that. He goes, well, I'm going to show you a technique that you can do from there. So can I steal you? Now I'll do this from both sides and maybe come in a little closer so you can see some detail. But we're going to use an atemi strike to the arm, and I'm going to show you how we're going to do this. So he throws a jab. When he comes in with the cross, I'm going to parry it down. But this hand is kind of hard to see. I'll switch to the other side in a minute. It's going to come up and clip his arm right in here. And the idea is to bend his arm, okay? So as I clip it, boom, see how it bends it? This hand is pushing that one on top of my bicep. So now here comes that stacking. So I stack him and pull him to here. Now I'm going to do what's called a bicep takedown. I'm going to take it here, and that brings him down into position, okay? So I've got finger locks from here and multiple. I could go into a wrist lock. Obviously I can strike. So we've got all sorts of options. From the other side, so I'm parrying, boom, getting the atemi, all right? So see how it's right on my bicep? I come in and intercept. Now, when I do this, it's very important that I use two-way action. I'm pulling at his elbow as I am driving my shoulder and my bicep forward. So I'm getting this two-way action on his arm. And you can already see what it's doing to his shoulders, okay? So I've got this. At the same time, I'm creating a pivot, stepping forward a little bit with this foot and stepping back with this one, and that will take him down, okay? So in a little closer from both sides. So when I clip this, all right, I'm guiding it onto that bicep, coming down in the crease, two-way action. Notice my head's coming in, so that if something goes wrong, I'm not back here doing this, where he can hit me with the other hand, okay? So I'm coming in, do that little step, and then there's my take, okay? From the other side. All right, so when I get that clip, so actually you'd be the other way. So I get that clip right there. Here's that motion, and down he goes. All right, now, as far as follow-ups, same types of follow-ups we've done in the past. I could go into a wrist lock. I can base him out for a finger lock, okay? I can strike and run, okay? Any of those. I can trap. I can roll to the belly. I can hammer lock him and turn him to his belly. Lots of options. You know, one of the things that I want you to think about is, as much as you can do in these, think about fail-safes. So let's go this side. Let's say I don't get a good atemi strike and I don't bend and loosen up his arm, okay? Or something goes wrong as I tie up, all right? So I got my jab cross, boom, I'm in, doesn't quite go right. I can go into the bookend throw from here. So I can switch immediately, watch out, see I'm going into that cat stance or the cross step, and I enter, boom, and we're in this position again where I can break him down and throw him, okay? So we've got that. Remember, there's a couple options here. I can go under the nose. You can use the thumb and go into the gland there as well, okay, to take them down. So again, one more time, same thing. So I'm here, boom, didn't quite go right. Switch, there's my strike, okay. Remember, I can go under the nose. If you'll notice, my left leg is going behind his leg to break him down a little bit more so I can really compromise his posture. Now, there are other things that you can do from there. So as he throws, boom, I come in, didn't quite go right, okay? I've got a strike right here, economy of motion. So I'm in position there, all right? Immediately, I can come in, soften him up, take him back out, throw him, okay? So I can work with what he's given me at that point, and take advantage of the position that you're in when things go wrong. As you work these sequences more and more and you develop your body mechanics, eventually, as you're training, as you're going free form, which you should be doing with each other based on the drills that I've given you, When you go freeform, then you just need to adapt on the fly. Go with what feels right at the moment. Because when you practice, things are not going to be like what we're doing right here, okay? When you're training in that practice time, whether it be slow sparring, whether it be feeding attacks, whether it be feeding unknown attacks, whatever you're doing, an I drill, a Y drill, any of those kinds of things, you need to adapt, always. So go with what you're given and not what you perceive you want. Please help us continue to bring you some great videos by subscribing to our channel and sharing our videos.